It's a people, it's a community, it's a life, it's a heart, it's a spirit.
Parents of gay children say, I want my son, my gay son, to have the same opportunity to come to me and say, hey, Dad, I'm getting married, as my non-gay son or my non-gay daughter.
The heck would you want a picture of a tattoo of $1,000 on your penis for?
You might just need to satisfy yourself sexually alone at that point.
Do I regret it? Not one bit. Did I think that I would actually take it the next step and do it again? You know.
And what goes into their life, how they handle it. There are 12 houses, and each one of those houses has a particular function.
Look into yourself, think about it, and just be whoever it is that speaks to you.
Hello and welcome to the internet edition of Talking About. Today I have a very, very special guest. Naommon, welcome.
Hi.
And you are a singer, songwriter, performer?
Yeah, all of this.
Okay, and well, just chatting with you before the show, you're not from around here, are you?
Yeah, I'm a New Yorker actually right now, but I'm coming from France.
Okay. When did you move over here?
1 year ago, then I had to go back in France, and then I went back a couple of months ago, and now I want to live in New York forever.
Okay, so well, hope you can make it a home for a long, long time.
Thank you.
Now your CD is called
Allnighter.
Allnighter. What type of music you?
This city actually is pretty much influenced by European dance floor, so it's somewhere between dance music and electronica. And my influence as a vocalist actually are pretty much soul music. So it's a mix between soul music and dance.
Okay, and is that sort of, well, that's always been your interest, but this album is
the soul music and the funk, it sounds really old, but as a singer, that's where I'm coming from, like a lot of people. But the texture of my music is coming from the influence from the European dance floor, which I used to, because I used to go to the club a lot in Paris and in London, so that's definitely what influenced my music.
Okay, well, in making the jump from the European scene to the American scene, what differences have you come across?
The American, musically you mean?
Yes.
Yeah. The American scene is much more influenced by black music and soul music, and even in the club and even in its dance floor culture, much more than, it's pretty much warmer. The Europe dance floor sound is much more cold. I mean, there's a certain type of warmth in America that doesn't exist in Europe.
Did that pose any innovations or challenges to you creatively in making the transition?
No, I would say that I feel home in here as a person, first of all, but also as a musician and an artist, because my main influences from the very beginning of my life are coming from the United States, actually, musically. I mean, I'm coming from Prince, I'm coming from Aretha Franklin, I'm coming from all of this sound.
Okay.
So
these are some pretty classic artists that you're you're drawing your inspiration.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, and the video that we have that we're going to take a little sneak peek at is Allnighter?
It's the video for Allnighter, yeah.
Okay, so we're going to take a quick peek at that.
Okay.
All night, say I'm looking for a lover like, one nighter, oh my, say your lover got a neon name shining here, all nighter. Laser lights drown, blinded by the neon names on down. For a cool time, whatever the place is. Oh, my city escape, stepping in a stranger's car. Sometimes
pretty much getting a real sneak peek at that. That hasn't made its, as of this taping, it hasn't made its debut on the national networks just yet.
Not that I know, not yet.
Okay,
No.
but that's coming.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's coming, I'm sure. Because I've seen it, I've heard the album, and I know it's definitely, it's gonna go places.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Where do you want it to take you on a level? Like right now, obviously, you want as many people to hear it as possible.
Oh yeah,
and,
definitely.
Judging from the fact that I have heard it, I'm sure it's that you're going to be in great demand.
Thank you. I hope so. Yeah, I'm talking to a lot of people, so I hope I'm gonna reach them.
Okay, and well, what hurdles do you want to cross, and where do you want to be? Not just a year from now, but 5 years from now.
I hope I can release my couple of other albums. I'm doing music all the time, so I'm definitely gonna have, I don't know, maybe 5 years from now, maybe 2 or 3 albums, and doing more shows, and I don't know, like being part of the current New York scene. So.
Okay. But at what age did you really start developing your musical talents?
I used to do a lot of stuff. I left home at 17, and I joined a lot of groups, rock groups actually. So I was singing in some bands.
Okay.
And then I started to collaborate with all kind of electronic producers. And I would say at what age? I would say at it was 20, 21. I began with the whole songwriting and the studio recordings and all of this stuff.
Okay, and if people want to learn a little bit more about you, where can they find more information?
Mostly on my MySpace page.
Okay, which is myspace.com/Naommon. And that is spelled?
Naommon.
Okay.
And there is a website, www.naommon.com, where you can hear the whole album in streaming.
Okay.
And there is some pictures and things like that.
Okay, yeah, I've been to the site also. There's a wealth of information there, and you can get a good taste of what you're all about. And there's information about where to pick up
and
where to pick up the disc.
tons of pictures as well.
Tons of pictures.
Yeah.
Well, I do want to thank you for sitting down with me.
Oh, thank you very much.
And the disc, Allnighter. And definitely, it's headed for the top, I'm sure.
Oh, thank you.
And thank you again.
Thank you very much.
And I'm John Griffith for Naommon. Thank you for watching Talking About, and we will see you again next time.